Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is nice. It's nice to finally be in Montreal. This feels good. Did everybody have a good pandemic? That's how I judge people now. I greet them that way. Most people get it. They laugh because that's a weird question to ask. But other people get nervous because some of you really did have a good pandemic. Remember when we thought everybody was having a bad year? No. Some people had the best year of their life. Everybody here knows at least one person that made $150,000 on unemployment last year. Now they don't want to go back to work at Home Depot. Wake up every day just praying for new variants. Like, I can't go back to work? You ain't hear about the Compton variant? Like, bro, they need cashiers. You need to get back to work. What are you doing? Some people try to act like last year didn't even exist. I don't like that. You got to hold on to your accomplishments for 2020. Take them with you. You know, they matter. Like, I found out about wine during the pandemic. Yeah, I didn't know about wine. They don't tell black men about wine. White women, you know about wine. White women know. I found out from my doctor. Like, did you guys know this? Did you guys know that drinking one glass of wine with dinner every night could actually help you feel like you're better than everybody else? I was like, why isn't Fauci talking about this? America needs to know. Red wine, it pairs beautifully with a pandemic. That's what I drink, red wine. That's my drink of choice. Because you only need one glass to get to where you need to be. I don't know how rappers aren't rapping about red wine. I don't, because rappers, they sell alcohol, but it's always the hard stuff. It's always like vodka or tequila. But if you listen to their lyrics, rappers get very emotional. I'm like, this don't sound like tequila. Every rap song is always the same thing. It's always, I'm better than you, I'm tougher than you, I got more money than you. I'm like, nigga, you been drinking Malbec? Because that is exactly how I feel when I'm scrolling through Instagram in my boxers on a Friday night. So I know what you mean, Gucci man, I get it. I got involved in the stock market last year. That was a big accomplishment. I'm a stockholder now. And I don't know if you guys are doing as well as I'm doing. But if you save up like $37, you could buy stock in a company. I bought 3 because I had a really good fourth quarter last year. But you don't got to start at the top. You could just work your way up to where I'm at. And I see some young people in here. I don't know how much you guys know about finance, but I'll teach you guys this. When you buy stock in a company, you actually become part owner of that company. So I'm not trying to sound like I'm better than anybody else here, but I'm not just a comedian. I'm also part owner of Delta Airlines. Thank you. That's a lot. You don't gotta clap. A lot of people clap when I'm not one of those arrogant CEOs. I don't need that type of acknowledgement. To be honest, I don't even like to bring it up. Like, I swear you wouldn't even know unless you check my resume, LinkedIn, or Tinder. That's the only place. That's the only place I talk about it. I tell you guys the truth. You guys are a cool group. I don't need to lie to you guys. I don't even think Delta told the employees yet. I don't think the employees know who I am. I'm serious, because I was flying back home from Chicago, and I got my boarding pass, and I was sitting in zone 3. And I was like, zone 3? It's like, this is weird. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I guess it's just going to be like an undercover boss type of situation. I'm going to get to see how my employees work, you know? So I didn't make a big deal. I didn't fire anyone or anything like that. But I did try to board the flight early. And when I got to the gate agent stopped me. Could you believe she stopped me? She didn't know. She was like, sir, we did not call your zone yet. And I was like, miss, you must not read your emails, but I own $111 worth of this company, so I'll get on whenever the hell I want, Bridget. I'm thinking about selling, to be honest, if anybody wants to talk after the show. I turned 30 during the thing. That was another big accomplishment. I'm 30 and I'm still single. I'm dating now, you know, and I think I'm a good guy to date. Like, I don't judge women, you know, like I own a company, she doesn't have to. And I date everyone. It's weird to date after the pandemic because you don't know where people are mentally. And I don't judge. I'll date anyone. Like, I've dated people I dated black women. I dated white women because I live near a thrift store. And Sometimes you guys, you know, it's different. And I appreciate that we're doing this in LA, because I'm from New York, and I feel like New York and LA, we got hit the hardest, because not only did we get hit bad with COVID, but once the pandemic hit, people just counted our city out. Like, you remember that? Like, last year, everybody was like, New York and LA is dead. Like, that's it, it's done. I'm leaving. I'm like, all right, you're gonna go back to Wisconsin? What is the city gonna do without you? How are we to survive? I don't know how people counting out New York and LA. Like, we not no pop-up city. This ain't Austin. Like, we put in work. We doing this. We've been doing this. I remember growing up in New York, I used to think everybody loved New Yorkers. And then I started to travel and I found out nobody loves New Yorkers. I didn't know this. People hate us. They don't like us. They think we're rude. They think we're arrogant. I think we're misunderstood. New Yorkers are not rude. It's just we deal with so many weirdos on a daily basis. It's hard for us to care about what the rest of the country cares about, you know. They don't live like us. Like, there's places in this country right now where people are arguing about gender pronouns. How stupid is that? People argue with you about how you ask them to address you. In New York, nobody's arguing about that. Because we've been dealing with people thinking they're a different person our entire lives. You want me to call you they? I'll call you they. There's a crackhead in my neighborhood I gotta call Beyonce. That's what he go by. He used to be Henry. One day he changed it. With no warning. We was like, good morning, Henry. He was like, nigga, it's Beyonce. Then he pulled his dick out, started peeing on the bus. And we respected it. We was like, oh, lemonade. Okay, we got it. All right, I'm me and Lara. You guys are cool. Thank you.